What's up, friend? Welcome back to another Lorwyn Eclipsed standard video. Today, Twitch chat has challenged me to make a Maralen deck that actually works. It's a 5-mana creature, 4/5 elf fairy noble. Whenever Maralen or another elf or fairy you control enters, exile the top 2 cards of target opponent's library. Once each turn, you may cast a spell with mana value less than or equal to the number of elves and fairies you control from among cards exiled with Maralen this turn without paying its mana cost. So you look at this card and you're like, okay, that's clearly designed for Commander. But I actually think there's a lot of potential to this card in Standard, especially if you have a deck that is really optimized to take advantage of it, play some good cards. You can really pop off with this as like a top end and a valuable mid-range deck, which is exactly what we're looking at right here. And I also think that the meta is shifting towards mid-range a little bit more. Badgermole is kind of falling off, and it feels like we're playing a little bit more grindier strategies in Standard, which favors like mid-range strategies like this one. But I also think Maralen is really spicy against arguably the most popular deck at the moment, which is that Dimir Excruciator deck list. Because the Excruciator makes it so that both you and your opponent have 6 cards left in your library, and conveniently, Maralen exiles the top 2 cards of target opponent's library whenever an elf or a fairy enters. So that's a really efficient way for you to make sure that your opponent is the one to, deck themselves out first. So we have Maralen, now we need to play some really good elves and fairies. That's exactly what we're doing. We have Llanowar Elves and Bloom Tender as ways to ramp up. They're both elves, and Bloom Tender especially can be really nice in here, as you can tap it for each color among permanents you control at 1 mana of that color. So you could potentially tap this for 3 mana, and that's a very fast way to get to Maralen. Now, the greatest synergy with the Bloom Tender is surprisingly Bitterbloom Bearer. It's a black 1/1 flying fairy with flash, and at the beginning of your upkeep you lose 1 life and you create a 1/1 blue and black fairy creature token with flying. Works so nicely with the Bloom Tender because those fairies have both blue and black attached to them, making it so that your Bloom Tender taps for 3, which is really sweet. But also, Bitterbloom Bearer is like a fantastic engine with something like Maralen, making it so that, you have your fairies constantly entering and you get those triggers going. And when you have the Bitterbloom Bearer, you may as well play the other really good fairy card, which is Flittering Nuisance, because you have that activated ability for 3 mana. You can remove a counter from this creature. Whenever a creature you control does common damage to a player or planeswalker this turn, draw a card. It's one of the best fairies we can work with in the 1 mana slot, and just really love the synergy with the Flitterwing and the Bitterbloom Bearer. So that's why we're playing that guy over there. Another card that is both a fairy and an elf is the Mutable Explorer. Works really nicely. It's a 3 mana 1/1 changeling. When it enters, you also get to create a Mutavault token. Now, the Mutavault can just be nice because that's also every creature type, but the Mutable Explorer is also great with another fantastic mid-range engine, which is the Unholy Annex. Like, this card generates so much value, and it's our card advantage source in this deck list. 3 mana at the beginning of your end step, draw a card. If you control a demon, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life, otherwise you lose 2 life. So Mutable Explorer is both a fairy and elf, but can also be a demon. So if you have that card in play, you can get that to the annex. Also, like the ramp with the Mutavault, you can also animate the Mutavault to have a demon on the battlefield, which is like a strategies they rely on in Pioneer. But yeah, like the Mutavault, really nice synergy with the annex. We also played 2 copies of Soulstone Sanctuary for that reason. And annex just does a fantastic job at, like, grinding your opponent out of the game. But I also wanted a little bit more grind potential, and I wanted to check out how Tristan Callous Cultivator did in this deck list. 3 mana 3/4 elf with Death Touch. Whenever this creature enters or transforms into Tristan, mill 3 cards. Then if there's an elf card in your graveyard, you gain 2 life. You can transform it for black. Then whenever this creature transformed into Tristan, mill 3 cards. Then you may exile an elf card from your graveyard. If you do, each opponent loses 2 life. So I think this is a really sweet engine as well. I can just imagine a world where we have Annex in play and Tristan draining our opponent for 2 life, which would be so cool. But also, it's a 3/4 with Death Touch for 3. I mean, those stats are already ridiculous, making Tristan one of the better elves we can play in this deck list, as we're just playing like a mid-rangey strategy. So I really like that. Speaking of the Excruciator deck, we're also playing 2 copies of Restless Reef to hate them out a little bit further. Solid interaction. Have some Maelstrom Pulses in the main. Shoot the Sheriff Bitter Triumphs. We got the Hex. And there's a lot more nice mid-range pieces in the sideboard, with Chomping Changeling being a really good artifact or enchantment hater. We have some Kaitos, we have a Vivian, we have an Oko in here even. In the matchups, that Oko could be relevant against like Control or something, or if you really want to grind it out in mid-range versus mid-range. So I actually think the deck is played really smoothly. I had a 4-1 record with it, which I was really happy with. And the card kind of popped off. So I think mission accomplished on this Maralen deck list, but check out the gameplay coming up right now and let me know if I succeeded at making a good Maralen deck. Let me know in the comments if you made your own deck list and what yours looked like. And with that being said, let's dive into the gameplay right now. Alright, Bloom Tendies. Carry me. I have 7 pieces of main board removal. I mean, come on now. Really, we can make something happen here. Gizzy, thank you for the 10. Surely. It's Monument. Bloom Tenor feeling spicy there though. Tap for 2. Don't do that. Don't do that. First Monument hits the battlefield. Double Bloodghast, bruh. Hey. Hope they don't have another. If they have double Bloodghast, double Monument, and Elf and 3 mana, they would have a crazy hand anyway. Their hand would be crazy, so Strategic Betrayal is really goated in this matchup. We have it in the side, so that's nice. I wish I was above 10 so that the gas wouldn't have haste, but... They're looking for... I was gonna say they're looking for a land. They just discard 2 lands. That's crazy. They have 3 lands in hand? Or just gambling? You don't... Now you don't have a land anymore. You fucking... That is so greedy, bruh. My god. That is so greedy. Greed Lord, like... 3,000 over here. Okay, but mood. That's crazy, man. What the hell? We got Maralen. This diva. We need an elf or a fairy. Nice. Okay, but that dude can be brought back. Okay. Well, you know, you could have had 2 Bloodghasts with haste, but you chose not to. For some reason. I guess. Well, they're diamond 1. I would imagine they're not new to the deck. Surely. Yeah, it's Rector's Monument. Not saying we were trendsetters, but possibly. Are we trendsetters? Well, yes. Start cooking. Something about Sultai really hits different though. Like, I've really become like more of a Sultai appreciator over the times. Wow, okay. GG Betrayal looking a little mid. But I think it's still better than letting two Moon Shadows take control of this game, so it's whatever. Think about like maybe just animating Sanctuary and then setting up Annex and Bitterbloom. See how that goes. A lot of Moon Shadows. I'm gonna set a Bitterbloom Bearer. I have to tap the Sanctuary though. I guess it's worth it. No, for fuck's sake, I needed to tap the fucking Ladder Elf too. Oh my god. Oh, stop it. Never mind. Bitterbloom Bearer feeling a little awkward, sadly. I'm never getting this card to stick, man. I need like a board wipe here or something. A bit much. It's a bit much. I mean, I'm seriously not winning this, right? Like, I could get rid of one of the Moon Shadows, but yeah, it's just game. Double Moon Shadow, though. I mean, dang. No, triple Moon Shadow, right? There was one in the grave. Yeah. Triple, that's triple Moon Shadow for you. Tough. Whatever the fuck that shit hand was. I ignore. Alright. Well, we're also playing blue for, you know, the diva that the deck's built around, so... Maralen. I do think it's pretty goated to remove the flail so they don't have the discards. I'm gonna set that up. Rakdos deck is top tier though, like that's such a good deck, so... No shame if we get our ass handed to us, but hopefully we can win. I'm gonna start setting up some live. W Changeling. Rexage wouldn't do that. Rexage wouldn't do that. W Changeling. Looking real nice right now. A little bit more of a struggle, huh, opponent? If you can't find your, you know... Triple Moon Shadow. Bit more of a struggle. I would have thought, not me. Triple Moonshadow and a Mako is just like that deck peaking. Like, that's just such aggression, you just can't beat it. We're chilling hard here right now. Alright, man, that's just how we do it. Okay. That was clean. Like, that was really clean. I really enjoyed that. That just played like a solid mid-range deck, you know? I'm gonna throw up. Hated that. Sultai Ultimatum. Alrund's Epiphany. Yeah, Blood on the Snow was a fucked up card. Blood on the Snow, bring back, Loth, right? This Diva. Oh, Loth was such a fantastic planeswalker. I would fucking murder to get that card back. What I would give to play with Loth again is Standard, man. That was sick. Can we low-key get a Universes Beyond Baldur's Gate so I can get Loth back, please? Bleak. That would be so great. Yeah, the two Spooties with Menace and Reach was incredible. And it got loyalty when a creature died, right? Or something? Loth and Meathook Massacre. Yeah! That was good. We didn't know how good we had it back then, you know? We did not know how good we had it. That was such a vibe. Yeah, I did see the BG3 Secret Lair. It looked really nice. You got a Loth keychain? Oh, that's gas. Meathook 2. Nobody ever touched the Meathook 2. Mid hard. I'm kind of tempted to set Bloom Tender up, but I also don't want to get hexed, so I'll just flash in the Bitterbloom Bearer, I think. Oh my god, don't get me started. Don't get me started on Deadly Dispute, bruh. Like... Yeah. Real magic. We need something like that for real. Like, we really do need something like that back. I'm so serious. Shambling Gas, my beloved. Ugh. That was such a fire set, honestly. Alright. We start hitting them with some fairies. Let's play this bot right here, chat. Endies. Endies gets me to this Diva, hopefully. Yeah, I still have the time of my life with Deadly Dispute and Pioneer whenever I can. It's like a bag chain. Oh my god. Magic the Gathering / Dungeons and Dragons 3D backlit. Oh my god, that's incredible. Who the fuck is Raw and why is it like... What are these names? Raw? Yo, Evil Death kinda hard though. Raw. I gotta come up with something for, We're trying to pull loot. No, I needed that. I'm just getting a little serious here, sadly. Where is my removal? If I could prevent them from having trample, I could thrive. Yeah, I'm an airship believer. I still feel like there's something possible with that card, but man, having Deadly Dispute, yeah, that would really do the trick. That would really do the trick. And Shambling Gas, of course. Okay. Yeah, I'm so happy to see Rakdos back. It warms my heart. It really does. Why are all these people so, like, allergic to getting... Oh, never mind. That thing got exiled. I don't hate the idea of forcing a card out of their hand, I think. Even though, like, Inti kind of makes that bad, because Inti just, like, replaces it for a turn, but hopefully, it's useless. I want to set this Diva up. No, but it's fine. Haha, I have another, haha. Sadly, though, I think the right play is to just slam a 6/6 demon. Because if that becomes 5 power, then like with trample, then Maralen still feels kind of shit against it. And I can also set up some life gain, which I desperately need right now. So sorry, Diva, we're just under too much pressure at the moment. Oh, you found the Ajani deck? Alright. I hope it was fun. I believe in you. Break the... raw meta. You can do it. Alright, chat. I think we can get out of this. Play it safe. Play it cool. I want to set up this goat, though, right now. Even though I think life gain is technically safer. And a card, I think life gain in a card is the safest choice here. Because then if they find removal, I'm not auto-fucked. Well, I'm not auto-fucked if I find removal because I'd have another creature, but... I can beat that deck. I think I could beat anything. Yeah, I mean, it depends because, like, different archetypes and stuff. Like, the Ajani deck's, like, super fast. But, you can do it. You found that the best way to climb the ladder is to play blue-white and counter their first and second spell. The immediate concede both games. Some people get really, really salty when they face a counter spell. Like, it's actually crazy. Counter spells are not the end of the world. You trade somebody 1 for 1. Like, unless you really throw away all your value, but it's like... Let's see what we hit. Maralen! Oh. I was gonna play another. I was just trying to, like, read the card. I'm sorry, opponent. I didn't mean any harm. Because it's like, so... You may cast a spell mana value less than or equal to the number of elves and fairies control from among cards exiled this turn without paying this mana cost. Okay. So I should have held on to the Llanowar elves there, because it's only this turn. What card... There is a card out there. Oh, that's, Jasper, I think. Jasper like exiles cards, and then you can play them for as long as Jasper's on the battlefield, even if they were in exile that turn. She's sadly balanced. Yeah, I was like, yeah, as long as you could. It would be sick if you could like play all the cards out of exile instead of like the ones that just happened that turn. That would have been really nice. Yeah, Jasper looks at all of them. Jasper's the goat. Do. I can be fast as fuck. Black Cat has ability you mentioned. It's basically a double Gaunty. I think it's Wrench, isn't it? But this is like really dumb, right? Your first 2 draws will be a land. You know this. You're right. You're right. Never mind. Never mind. You're right. This is slow as fuck. I can't keep this either. Hey guys. What's up? Well, here I am mulling to 5, so I guess technically speaking, I could have just kept the first hand. I would have lands instead of less cards, but it's okay. Let's go. Rip to my goat, I guess. I could shock that in, but these shocks are becoming a little expensive, not gonna lie. They just go Reef. It could get bad. That's a monument already. Yeah, I love Moonshadow. How expensive is Moonshadow nowadays? Is it still like an ungodly amount, or is it like balancing out a bit? Like 20 still? Damn. Cheaper if you use a 4-odd discount code. Please. I mean, $20 for a mythic, that's his like niche play. I don't know. Don't love the idea of paying for that. Probably still like hype from people that bought into it really high. Or a few brewers in Modern who keep trying to make it work. Maybe that's why it's $20 then. Around 13 euros on Card Market. Not too bad. Fuck, it's Bloodthorn Flu. Well. It's a trap. It really is a trap right now. Yo, Ezreal, thank you for the 35 stream streak. Thank you. Yeah, every card you get, they replace, and then you could still turn that card into 3 points of damage. Kinda sucks. Oh, that's a blood gas too, huh? Yeah, I think I'm cooked. I'm just gonna get out of here. It's a bit too much. 07. But I think I have all the tools to win. Oh, look at this beautiful hand, and then you have one land. Look at this not so very beautiful hand. But it's keepable, I guess. If I could do Mutable Explorer into NX, that'd be sick. Looking a bit dark-sided. Crazy there's like 8 mana dorks in here and they're being so shy, you know? Nar. What are you doing? Alright, well, I'll have to set it up, I guess. If I can get it going, it would be great value, though. At least, like, look how pretty they are. $30. Okay, Chomping Changeling loves to see that. What the fuck? You discard a monument? What the fuck? Hello? How many monuments do they have? 4? That's insane. That's crazy work. I just knew I was gonna do that. Yo, this thing taps for 3. Hell yeah! True if big. Ooh, Bloom Tender fucking slayed there. Wow. Bloom Tender really slayed there. That's crazy. Gotta have 4 monuments in your hand if you discard 1. No, that's what I'm saying, like... Or you don't know what you're doing. That's the other alternative. Boop. Get rid of that. Oh my god, Bloom Tender tapping for 3. Badgermole, you're nothing. Badgermole Cup, you're washed. You're not tapping for 3, you're tapping for 2. Well, unless you show up in multiples, but you could never be Bloom Tender. Stay in the Kia Asylum. Wait, why do they need to... Oh, sure, okay. The stonks, man. The value, though. I still crack up over this art, though. Like, what the hell's going on here? The fuck? This little guy. A 3rd land? Yeah, can you believe it? Yo! Hope you're having a great stream. I am. Thank you. We're playing some fun decks, winning some games, chilling. We got a rank up from Platinum to Myth to Diamond, so pretty good stream. Oh, opponents just doing shit. they're just doing shit. I mean, you're just living. Okay, block. She's killing me. She's killing you to the song. She is brat coded, as you can see by her colors. She has the brat leaf. Oh my god, Bloom Tender. Wait. Why are you giving... Yeah, this thing is crazy, like... She's giving? I want to say, like, I'll probably remove the Moon Shadow, but I think I'm not afraid of a Moon Shadow. I think I'm more scared of a, another monument. They're still absolutely fucking deranged for getting rid of that monument, though. Like, I've never seen a it's literally in the title of the deck. It's called Recto's Monument. You're not supposed to discard the monuments. Unless you have, like, 4 and they're stuck in your hand. But I fear your deck really does need Monument to Endurance to get value. Either way, I'll take it, but... Do I need to go this aggro? Absolutely not. I'll still do it anyway, though. They did it for psychic damage, I guess. Is that a monument? Holy shit. It's a Sunspine Lynx. Damn. Ooh, that could have backfired on us so unbelievably hard. That's crazy. Actually really cool. Like, I actually did not understand like how awesome the synergy was. So why would Arena... Wait, did I not just... Wait, what? Oh, it's double black. Hold on. Thank you. Anyway, I was gonna say it's awesome that like the fairy, the Bitterbloom Bearer makes blue and black fairies. That's like such incredible synergy with Bloom Tender. You know, I'm styling on them hard. I'm chilling right now. I know the Mutafults were lethal, but you know, homie needed to learn a lesson. Okay, let's keep this. Yeah, don't give up hope on Overwatch PvE. You used to play Gwent? I did. Glitterwing! Burn 1. Feels good. Oh, I want to set this up so bad, but I know I can't let the Ashling live, so... Got no choice. Yeah, I won the Passiflora last night. Or the night before that. Just saying. Sheesh. Didn't just win the Passiflora, I dominated the Passiflora. Read. Ruins Overwatch 1 by making Overwatch 2 promising. PvE, story mode, better PvP, scrap everything called Overwatch 2. Anyways, failed keeping your audience for calling it Overwatch 1 again. Yeah. I've never seen a game get mistreated so severely as Overwatch. Like, even the whole like Overwatch League or whatever the hell it was such a flop too. And I loved Overwatch. Like, it was the first game I like really streamed. Fun fact, like I used to be an Overwatch streamer before I ever dabbled in card games. Crazy, right? Nobody else sees you ever releasing a new TCG, talking to lots of old Gwent devs. You from the Cyberpunk thingy? Mentioned you and other OG Gwent players. Yeah, we still exist. Blizzard being its developer is unlucky. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like signed up to the creator program. Pretty excited for it. You may know that. I don't know. Maybe you don't. But yeah, pretty hyped for that, so. Oh, rip. There goes my annex. Yeah, I bought myself Paper Gwent too. It's a vibe. Well, maybe just getting some Flitterwing value here. Well, I better wait for Bitterbloom Bearer, I guess. Get a little bit more value. Okay. Yeah, hopefully it arrives soon and should be great. Whimsiness swings at us. I don't hate putting the Mutable Explorer in front of that. Like, 6 damage is a lot, even though, like... Yeah, there's Cyberpunk TCG. It's affiliated with CD Projekt, but not, like, made by them. Oh, sweet. Chaos, yo, thank you for the gifty. Okay, chat. We're at least drawing a lot of cards here. That's good. Not sure if that gets me out of this, but we'll see. And 10D taps for all colors. Win a game or draw 30. Yeah, seriously. That's where I'm at right now. Whatever. It's vibes though, let's do this. Whee! Got another Bitterbloom Bearer. Could also go with another Flitterwing. Just a little bit worried about dying. I mean, they have a roaming throne, so I feel like hell breaks loose soon, or I'm gonna get hit by like a... I don't know, a flock. I'm gonna get flocked. Somewhat worried about that too. Any of you guys an elemental? Oh gosh. Bounce, bounce, discard, discard. Got it. Tristan can train them too. That's really nice, actually. Couldn't have said that, rip Tristan. Oh, he's... Okay, it's fine. He's chilling right now. Tristan needs to be in black for me to win here. Wait a minute. Do I not just win with Mutavault? Four damage pushing through, yeah. Rip Bozo. Not that they're Bozo, but like, that was not a smart play. You would just die on the way back. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. I think we're just close there. W Mutavault. I actually really love Mutable Explorer. Like, this card is so good. Okay. Survived. I like Betrayals. They're like chunky. They remove things. Wait a minute. It's just regular Teamer Elementals. Trying to figure out what's good against that. That's fine, I think. You could pop off, Maralen. You could pop off. You have what it takes. Gotta look in, though. I gotta cut 3 cards. Wing was incredible. I mean, I don't really feel like cutting that card. It was really good. I think Tristan could be really nice with a Death Touch against the chunky elementals. Then again, like Bitterboom Bear does a good job jumping too. Maybe 1 Mutable Explorer? I mean, I have to cut something. This doesn't cut it. Rip Diva. Miss Diva, you have to go to the bottom of the deck, sadly. Miss Diva's back. Must kill. Pew, pew. Mission accomplished. I love their dedication to Ashlizzlle. I really do like her. Oh, damn. I guess she likes them back. I don't know. Okay, this is where shit gets a little bad because they are gonna be able to ramp now, and I need to do whatever I can to prevent that from happening, and I failed, so yeah. Big boys incoming. Oh my god. Whoop. I'm gonna say, like, I wouldn't mind removal right now. I'm just saying. Cluin? Oh shit. Is it Lewin? Yeah, I don't know. Need advice on spell elementals? Feel like you're probably like an idiot. It's hard to give advice when I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, they had 3 Ashlings when you play Crab. You do have to be a bit proactive with that deck. Like, you can't hold Crab forever to, you know, stun things. I would almost always play Crab just on their turn most of the time. Unless you want to, like, flock. Or unless you need a blocker, but most of the time, like, turning to, like, attackers off is better. Oh, man. I'm in such an awkward position here. Annex, you must save me. Yeah, we're playing Sultai, Maralen, elves, fairies, and somehow also demons because there's a few changelings in here, so you may as well. No. Not allowed. Please give me some lands, bruh. Oh my god, if I could pulse away the roaming thrones, I'd be so happy. That'd be such great value, man. Ashling, how much mana do you want to give the opponent? Yes. Okay. How the fuck are there no lands here? I found 3 lands and 14 cards. Disgusting. Disgusting! I'm trying to remember to activate premium, yeah. What'd you think of Send Help? That was fine. I've seen so many, like, female revenge movies done so much better. I'm also not really, like... I don't know. I don't think it was a movie for me, but I thought it was okay. Best thing about it was the burb. I know this is greedy as fuck, but I feel like I may not have a choice. Because they're gonna be able to dig for everything they need. Still no lands. 07. Yeah, she did great. She did really good. She slayed. Okay, this is just gross at this point. Jesus. What are you doing, man? What are you fucking doing, man? I'm going up to 6 life. I could go up to 8 life. I'm always taking 9. Just fuck you. I'll pulse the flock just to show dominance. You get fucked if I had mana. Stupid. Stupid. I deserved that was fucked, man. 20 cards deep. My land number 4 started showing up. Count your blessings, Arthur. We can cook. I hope. At least this overgrown tomb's really pretty. I'm somewhat worried about getting Pyroclasm, though. I don't want to commit with double elf here. I think that's just a trap. I would also like to not waste my Maelstrom Pulse on this thing, but... feels like I may not have a choice. I mean, you have to get rid of it. Sadly, you have to. Like, that's the way that their deck becomes very powerful, is if they can ramp. But they also are Ashlizzlle Magnets, and I'm sure they'll have another one. Okay, it was Pyroclasm? Sure. Guess it is what it is. So... like I said, they're fucking Ashlizzlle Magnets. Crazy. Now my hand is really bad, man. I would want to, like, stun this, but Ashlizzlle can ramp some up however very much they need anyway, so there's no use. Don't think any of these cards are what I'm looking for here. Here's all the lands you won at last game. Yeah. Seriously. Here's all those lands that would have won you the game last. Oh well. It's an unfortunate sequencing, I guess. Now I'm just gonna get clapped. I hit by, like, deceit. Wistfulness. It could have been worse, I guess. Yeah, maybe it'll swing in a reef, maybe. Don't know. They'd have to be a bit silly, but... maybe they are. Slay, I guess. Gashing is just worse because it also fixes their hand and stuff. Annex. They discarded the Thunderflock, which makes me believe they have another. God, I wonder if... What... There's no such thing as too greedy, right? Let's see. Come on, Kaito. You got this. Flash in Bitterbloom Bear. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, it was behind the Kaito. Another Kaito. Short on that. Man, like the thing lines up a bit awkward. I wish I could have gone in with this too, but it's okay. Betrayal isn't bad here. But everything's stunned anyway. So it's like, meh, you know. Maybe do better. I think I just hold on to the Bitterbloom Bear here. So I have a Kaito stun left. I have a Reef Swinging left. Hopefully I will have like two power flyers. I'm close to mana for both Ritual Chamber. That puts me in a good spot now. Went that way. 1 mana. No, because why did we eat that up? Well, it wasn't necessarily us eating it up. It was Kaito eating it up. Kaito ate that. Wow. Holy shit. It was looking really tough at some point, but we made it through.